Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general read for who you're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, the Val 53 Tarot. She's read for you as well. Thank you. Hmm. Hmm. What do I see? I'm like, it is a little dog. It looks like a little, huh. Either a pug or a Frenchie. All right, let's see what's going on. Haven't seen it before. There's the two of you. That's very crystal clear. I do appreciate it, Scorpio. I believe it. I'm looking at 333. I just said I believe it. Hello. Reminds me of Naruto. Believe it. He gives a thumbs up. Never understood it. Thumbs up. Like those people that don't say much, kind of like the dad jokes or dad memes online. How your dad or father figure responds. Nothing to say, just kind of nice. Jumping into this, Scorpio, just to kind of, not necessarily to kind of get to the point. Not get to the point, but whatever is taking place here between the two of you, and this energy over here, I'm like, yeah, I believe it. I believe that. You know, I do understand that life is about the adventure. It's about the exploring. It's about the unknown, the mystery, the hidden, the esoteric, the mystical, the occult, everything of, folklore, legends, the ancient stories, just everything in between about life. It definitely is fun. It definitely is adventurous. It definitely is kind of like what the hell is going to happen or take place next. I understand that aspect and I understand that perspective and I understand that kind of line of thinking. Um, the thing is, though, love is much simpler. Love is very much more simpler. It is. And I'm not going to say that there's a right or there's a wrong, or love is any less than the adventure or less than the mysteries. Nothing of that sort. Whatever I'm looking at here between you and them and the connection that the two of you have and share, especially because they are kind of showing me, it feels like there is a lot of difficulty. There's a lot of, difficulty and pain. It does feel as if they are trying to fix and mend this connection. Clearly, the two of you mean something to each other. For some reason, they're kind of saying, I just don't know how to go about doing this. I don't know how to go about repairing this. I don't know how to go about working on things. I just don't know. There's a lot of mental uncertainty and I don't know. And there's a lot of emotional uncertainty and I don't know. And a lot of this energetic, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. It's like, are you trying to work on the connection and fix things and mend things and heal things? Or is it just, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know? They don't know. But unfortunately, I gotta say it, that's a red flag. It is. I understand not knowing and not knowing what to think and not knowing what to feel. That is natural and that's a part of life, especially about, connections and relationships. At the same time, like I said, are you wanting to work on things? Are you? Or are you just saying that? They show me initially, yes, they are wanting to, but there's a lot of, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And I have to say it. It's like, even though I'm not looking at the two of you figuring this out together yet, that means they might be trying to mend and fix their own broken heart, and figure themselves out and kind of reach their own sense of closure, or kind of like tie up energetic loose ends or whatever this is and how things come around full circle. There's you and then there's them. But the way they present themselves is like trying to understand this from a mental perspective more than an emotional. And so, because they can't understand something mentally, they can't understand something emotional. And so, they're very kind of factual and black and white. But then, when you come around adding color to the dynamic in the relationship, even that they're confused by it. And so, mentally, they're confused, emotionally, they're confused. And before you know it, they're kind of spinning their wheels here and spinning their gears, and you see steam kind of coming out the ears. And they're saying, you know what? It's just done. Let's just drop it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just drop it. There's energetic drop in it because they're saying they can't. Interesting enough, they can't do this anymore. That's what they're saying. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. Now here's the thing, though. This is the equivalent of, it feels like a heartbreak, a split up, a divorce, whatever this is. It feels like you can. What's that song? And you can go your own way. You know, they go out into the world. Look, Woody, let me show you something. People everywhere. They're entertaining others, Scorpio, if they haven't already. Look at this, the gamble, the risk. Look at all the little demons. Look at all the little temptations of the roll of the dice. What game do they want to play? What do they want to do? What do they feel called to do? And so, like I said, I don't know, 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 I don't know. Ooh, look at them. Ooh, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Succubus, incubus, sex demon. I just told that to Virgo, who they were asking about or dealing with. A lot of temptation out there. I'm wondering if that's why the devil's there. Hello, Satan. Come on, Satan. Hello, Shoe City. Your shoes have souls. South Park. And then for some reason, as they're out there seeing people, guess who they get a visit from? Oh no, they receive some sort of message. And then it kind of reminded them, like, wait, what the fuck? After entertaining others and considering others and kind of, you know, they're saying, you know what, after, I've been doing some thinking, right? Everyone that says that, I need some time and some space, and then they go cheat on someone, or they go sleep with someone, or they go talk to someone, or whatever. You know what, Scorpio? Let's figure things out. Let's figure things out. I'm being this way because I don't like this energy. Let's figure things out. Okay, well, me and Scorpio are figuring things out, and I'm all of a sudden feeling the love. I'm feeling the love again because, hey, we're back together. We're in the swing of things, and I don't know where this is going, and that's exciting to me. I'm looking at addiction, substances, and vices, by the way. This is false love. This is tainted love. What's that other song? Is it by Marilyn Manson? I know a couple other artists do it. It might be a cover, but what's that other musician? The song title is called Fed Up. They run in their mouth like I won't kick down their door. Sets it all off into motion. That's bigger than a door. That's an earthquake. There's the Wheel of Fortune, or so-called karma. Look at the disaster. They're upset. They're disturbed, clearly. It was the sound of silence. People talking without speaking. They're attached to you, Scorpio, in the sense of you make their life better. They're attached to you. It's like unfortunately, what I'm looking at here is a devilish attachment. I don't know if it's codependency. I don't know if it's addiction. I don't know what it is, toxicity. All the music, like switching through the music, like on the radio, tuning the radio. That's one hell of a party foul. That is karma. That is one hell of a party foul. Yeah, now you're trapped. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat trapped in a cage. The music just... Here we go again. Like I said, we waiting to set this shit off? Yeah, I think so. Come here. That is communication, unfortunately. What they're feeling in this disappointment and disruption, emotionally speaking, is their karma. They're supposed to be going through this. What they feel trapped and stuck about, they're supposed to be going through this. What do they say? Idle hands are the devil's playthings. Oh, they're playing around, like I said, the dice. They're rolling the dice. They're rolling the dice. Trying to almost kind of like get away with a fast one over life or karma. That's what they're trying to do. And here's the thing, though. Because things are so, how do I say this? Because things are so difficult and they're realizing like shit. Like, wait a minute, I got an idea. Light bulb. Let me try to present myself as loving, caring. Let me present myself this way, and it's like let me show the emotions. Let me kind of show that different side. A split second, and that's where that battle or that wrestle comes into play. And they're like, you know what? It's just easier being. Unfortunately, they're like, it's just easier being a player. It's just easier, like playing it off like, nah, I'm indifferent, nah, I'm unaffected, nah, I'm confident, nah, I'm good, I'm unbothered, like nothing's going on, nothing, because they're saving face. Purposely, they're buying their time and sandbagging. Taurus wanted to make themselves known. They want to play peekaboo in the deck. I mean, look at this. Playing peekaboo, Taurus. What are you coming into the reading to look at? Like, what's going on? How'd this happen? Gee, I don't know. They've gone quiet, Scorpio. They've gone quiet. Real quiet. Quiet as a little church mouse. Jeez Louise. Yeah, they're buying their time. When are you going to be out with it? It's like, when are you going to be... Jeez Louise, they are so uneasy. I wonder why. Well, they're getting ready to take another risk. Damn, to drop it, huh? Okay. So who's that? You know, literally, I say that to drop it. There's the tower. So who's that? Ooh, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah. You lose. Good luck with that. You lose. I don't know why they're playing this game with me and you, Scorpio, but they lose. I don't know why. Who's this person or individual from their past that they haven't been able to let go of or get over? Because I feel like whoever this is that they're approaching or running to, that's where that tower takes place. It's like, nope, do not pass go, do not collect 200, try again. And that's the part where I'm like, oh, you lose. I don't know what that is. What do I always say? You chase two cats, you lose them both. They're like, no, they're doing their best again. It's like, they're stumbling and they're fumbling, and it's like, no, I'm good. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're wondering, like, what the fuck just happened? Because they were like, well, screw it. I'm just going to go approach this person. Like, you know what? I'm going to go approach this person that I have a past or a history with or a bond with. That didn't work out too well. They're spinning their wheels and they're spinning in circles. Yeah, they're squirming. They're squirming, but they know. They know. It is what it is. I don't know if they're going to be transparent with this to you, Scorpio, or about all this, but, you know, cat's out of the bag. Will it be good or will it be bad? I don't know, but they can no longer squirm. Goodbye.